had this space for about 2 years in January, and it's become a place where I can hide from everyone and I can make a mess, and it's no one else's problem but my own. And I really love it for that. I feel like it's become a place where I sort of have expressed myself completely without, hindering anyone else and without bothering anyone else. And the best part is nobody really knows where it is except for the people that live with me. So it really is kind of like my own little burrow. It's a little hideaway that no one else can know about or find because it's tucked away somewhere in my home with my parents, so no one knows where it is. This is a drawing of my friend Chris and his twin brother Justin. I thought it was really funny to draw them as foxes because their last name is Fox, and now I'm going to actually turn it into a zine because Chris keeps telling me all his ridiculous stories. I buy way too many children's books. That's probably why I'm always so poor. Sometimes I just hide in here and end up watching the Great British Bake Off, and I feebly attempt to doodle the desserts that they make. This is a list of all the ridiculously popular and classic films that I have failed to watch in my last 21 years of life. I recently found a pile of old photos sitting in my room, and I thought I would take them out. And that's part of my head and Lockie when he was still a child. And that's me playing a Chinese puzzle game in front of the fan when I was 16. I have an unhealthy tea addiction. This doesn't even cover what's inside the boxes and what's underneath all the wrapping and things. I got given this quote when I finished high school from the school captains of my year level, and they gave everyone a quote as something to sort of reflect how they think their future would be, and I really like it. My walls are covered with spatters of watercolour ink because I tend to flick my brushes when I don't want the colour on them anymore, and sometimes they splash back and hit the wall. So this is probably my favourite thing in the entire office. When I was 18, my Oma died, and when the family was cleaning out her house, I found a pair of my Opa's trousers, and inside the pocket was my birth notice. So I kept it and decided to frame it. And when I eventually move out of home, I am going to hang this thing up as the very first thing that I put onto a wall.